Hey guys, welcome to my page, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your boy AudioMonkey, and this is another video. This is gonna be another instrumental breakdown, and today we're gonna look at a Burna type of instrumental. It's 101 BPM. I can't remember what key exactly the beat is in, but it's 101 BPM, and it's slow, obviously, like a lot of what Burna Boy's sounds are at times. I'm gonna play the beats for you guys real quick, and as usual we're gonna break down everything inside the beats. So as you can see, there are already quite a lot of stuff that I've exported to Wave. You know, there were a lot of so much VSTs in this particular project, so I had to export a lot of the stuff, but still I'm going to show you guys how I programmed them and the presets. I tried my best to name the presets so you guys can still have an idea of what instruments I used exactly when I was making this beat. So without wasting time, I'm going to play the beat, then we're going to break down everything in the beat. Okay guys, so that is pretty much it. So let me get right into it. The first thing I worked on when I was building this track was the chords. I laid down these chord progressions, and you know, I built the whole track around these chord progressions. Now these are just the MIDI notes, you feel me? This is a sampler, an empty sampler channel, but I wanted to show you guys what the chords look like exactly, right? So these are the chords, quite simple chords really, you know, 7 chords, and I laid down this progression. This is what it sounds like. Just hold on a second. Yep, this is what it sounds like. So this that, man, it's literally the same thing playing over and over and over again. The first instrument is a Rhodes piano, and as you can see, Lounge Lizard Rhodes Warm Mark 5. That is the name of the preset in case you want to check it out. The effects I used on this is really simple, guys. It's just an equalizer and a compressor, some reverb, simple stuff, you know, simple basic stuff. So that is that. Yeah, I layered it. The first instrument was the Lounge Lizard electric piano, But I also layered this this preset from Electra X. It's in the keys section and it's called Chosen Path. So this is what it sounds like alone. So as you can hear, it's a quite rich sample. You feel me? It has a lot of texture and it's really dope. So I used that, and when I did that, I started laying the drums. So this is the roll that comes before. Excuse me. This is the roll that comes before the bridge, or what is that exactly? Bridge, verse. Damn, I honestly don't know what exactly is going on with the arrangement of this track, but okay, bridge, verse, hook, verse, pre-hook. Damn, this is a crazy arrangement, honestly, man. I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah, it's still, this is how I arranged the beat for some reason. But anyways, yeah, so there's a roll that comes in before this part, whichever part, you know, that is. So yeah, it's the vibe is kind of like an Afro swing vibe in a way. It has this straight, you know, it's a kick, then a couple of snares layered on top of each other. This is like the most prominent sound. Yeah, and you know there's a bunch of percussions in there also. You know, these are the sounds, you know, these are the sounds in the beats, and these are the sounds, these are the type of sounds you also want to incorporate while you're creating your Afrobeat instrumentals, you know. And as a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna just make the samples I used for this particular track available for you guys to download. You know, I'm just gonna give it away, you know, because I can, you know, and so that you guys can also have, you know, like a way to experiment, you know, and try and see how you can recreate something similar, you know. So I'm gonna drop a link to where you can download the samples I used to make this beat in my description for free. Okay, so the remaining stuff I used, yeah guys, please don't pay attention to this arrangement. I need to figure it out, but it's not, I don't think this current arrangement, these markers I put are correct. Can't figure out the exact arrangement right now, but I don't think, just disregard all these markers basically. So after I programmed those drums, you know, oh, I didn't show you guys the effects, you know, but the effects are not anything spectacular. You know, I pretty much use the same type of shit on my instruments all the time, and you know what works, you know. So I don't experiment too much on my drums. It's literally always just, you know, EQing out stuff and compressing stuff, you know, making stuff sound right, you know. And those are the two effects I need for my drums, you know. So after I did that, I put shakers. And this is a vocal sample. It comes in, it pops in occasionally in the track. You know, I just put it there to spice it up, you know, basically. And there's some delay on it. You know. Let me show you guys what kind of delay I used. So it's think it's a 4-step delay. I like using 4-step, in my beats. So that is that. So I laid the drums, I laid the keys first, then the kick, the snares, percussions, and the shakers. So already the track was getting, somewhere. You feel me? So let me just unmute some of the other stuff. What did I put next? Let me see. Okay, let's just go to this part and just break down the other stuff there. So okay, right. So at the beginning we have this. So alone it sounds kind of weird, right? But if you play with the electric piano, then it sounds really dope and it sounds, better. So guys, this particular instrument, this is Nexus, some kind of flute, but it's called it's in the classical section, right? Of Nexus. Everybody knows Nexus, man. It's in the classical section, and this is the name of the patch. In case you want to check it out, this other patch is from Electra X, and it's in the percussive section, and it's called Bottled Spirits. What a weird name, man. What a weird name for a patch. Well, if you thinks. Anyways, so let's move forward. So I think we can go to this part now. I still have some VSTs, in this project. I'm gonna show you guys. Do some VSTs in it. So So this is a bass patch from Omnisphere. I really like it. It's really dope. It has this nice feel. It has a nice feel to it. It's kind of like a sub bass, but I don't know how to explain it, man. It just sounds different and it's dope. I like it. And so this particular instrument, I didn't even do anything to it. I don't put anything on top of the instrument. It's pretty much, I just programmed it and it sounds processed already, so I didn't feel like I need to put anything on it. You feel me? But aside that, we also have this. So once you hear all those stuff together, sounds really nice. It sounds really dope. Now This is apparently is like a brass sound, but to me it kind of sounded like a pad, you know, and that was like what I used it for. You know, so yep, that is pretty much it. Okay, that we still have some other stuff here. Okay, this is let me see what this is exactly. Yep, so yeah, this is a clav, and guys, whenever you're making your beats, you need to do this, man. Subtractive equalization is probably the most important type of processing you can do on your instruments. Always take out unnecessary frequencies in your VSTs, in your drums, and everything. You know, it's the easiest way to get your mix to sound better and to sound cleaner. You know, so that is that. That is from Hypersonic One, a pretty old VST, man, but it does the job. You feel me? And just before this part of the beat comes in, I had a drum roll. This drum roll is from Addictive Drums. Addictive Drums is a drum VST, and I programmed this roll. As you can see, I also included the name of the library in which I got the samples that I used to create this drum roll. You know, the name is Studio Bundle 90s Beats. So in case you want to get a similar sounding texture in the snares and the toms used to make this drum roll, and you have this VST, you can check out that section and you're gonna be able to create something similar. So let's hear how it sounds alone. So this is what it sounds like. So it's pretty simple, does the job. I already processed all these things, by the way. So you know, the effects are on it. They were on the mixer before with their individual effects, but I moved all of them to the playlist in wave format. So these instruments, these wave samples scattered all over the playlist are already processed, guys. They're already processed. So the drum roll, yeah, really dope drum roll, does the job. And then we go into this part again that has a couple of other different instruments. The strings coming at this part. I put some strings from Sample Tank in this part of the beat, as you can see, and I also put another bell sound from Serum. So let's hear what that sounds like. Yup. So yeah, the violin was from Sample Tank 3 and 11 violins. That's the name of the preset. The bell was from Serum, and that's the name of the preset also. It's in the pluck section and it's called Tiny Bell. So that is that. Those are the stuff in the beat. Of course we have some effects, transition effects, like I always put them. You know, you need that shit, man, trust me. So we move forward, we move. I really love this clap, man. So dope. Like I love that, man. I need to take note of that sample. You know, so I put this this is it. This is a bongo roll. It's a bongo roll sample. I got it. I stretched it out a bit and I edited it. I chopped them so that it can be on time and it can fit in smoothly. You feel me? So yeah, so this is some kind of orchestral, you know, hit. It's very heavy, very ambient sounding. You know, all those kind of KLP vibes. You get what I'm trying to say? So that's that. And there's also this clap. I use a clap like for like a clap, you know, like an effect. That's how you make that effect. You feel me? So you put all that together and you have this effect. You feel me? So it's pretty dope stuff, guys. Pretty dope stuff. Let's move forward. Let's see what other stuff we have not covered. So before I move forward to the other part of the beats, you should take note of this also. This is a drum fill. It helps the drums to sound better, to sound fuller. So you feel me? So yeah, that is that. I put this stuff. This is a hi-hat. So I just chopped it up and, you know, added the snares, you feel me, to fill it up. Then there's also a vocal sample. Let me see where, I don't even know where that is. Myself. I can't find it. It's somewhere though. Come on. On my beatings, I know I literally can't find the sample, guys. Let me see. Okay, I think this is it. I believe this is it. Perfect. This is it. So that is that. Yeah, the sample is quite processed, you know. EQ, compressor, flanger, just a little delay, reverb. But it's nice, guys. It helps the track, and you should also put effects like that on your Afrobeat instrumentals to make them sound better. So we move, guys. We move. Moving forward. So guys, yeah, this is a lead from Purity. Yep, so this is a lead. Fat Draken, whatever whatever that is, and I named it Metro Boomin lead, you know, because it sounded like a lead I heard on a Metro Boomin track. So, you know, that was just like me naming the patch myself. But this is the original patch in case you want to check it out in Purity. It's in the lead synth section, and let's see what effects we have on it. Simple stuff, man. Simple stuff. I EQ'd it. Just took out the unnecessary frequencies, the frequencies I didn't like. I removed those frequencies. And that was that. Now we have this. Okay, I've already covered that actually. We have another instrument playing. Perfect. We have this playing. As you can see, guys, these are not complex, notes or anything. They're literally just single notes, but the instruments are properly selected, so they sound good. This is a patch from Massive, and it's called Chinese Banjo. I believe it's under the strings section. So if you want to get this sound, you check it out. Massive Chinese Banjo, that's the name of the patch. So guys, that is pretty much it. That was how I made this Burna Boy type of instrumental, and I hope you guys learned a couple of stuff. And till we meet again, guys, keep it locked.